United Center in Chicago, Illinois, as it'll be the Ohio State Buckeyes versus the Iowa Hawkeyes here in the Big Ten semifinal. In the booth, it's your boy Dick Dickey, and join with me tonight, C-Web. What's up, C-Web? How you doing?
Doing good. Looking forward to this game. Iowa looking for some revenge after Ohio State took them down in Week 8. So,
yeah, for sure, they're definitely going to try to get revenge in this one. As this one, the marbles are all on the table. Last time out these teams played, it wasn't much on the table for the Hawkeyes. So, you know, much more riding on this one. So we'll see what these teams' attitudes here are in this one. As Ohio State first one on the board here.
Yeah, like you said, Iowa, maybe trying something out in that last game, but who knows? Ohio State, Glass, definitely a good coach. Bang, hits it from 3 to open up the scoring.
Is Blanco able to get the first bucket for Iowa, getting the start here tonight? The freshman point guard for the Hawkeyes. It's Profit inside, no good. There's Banner, able to get the putback slam.
Ooh. Yeah, big play there by Casco Banner.
And shout out to Apex in chat. 25-month sub. Hey, appreciate you, my guy. Big part of this community is there's Marcus Elliott, the Elliott twins on the bucket there.
Yeah, Marcus and Zay Elliott, the freshman twins here for OSU.
Yes, here's a bucket, no good from Maximin. So now here's Elliott. Bring it back. So now Profit, big man, one of the players in contention, in my opinion, for Player of the Year, having a big season here for Ohio State.
Yeah, definitely in the talks for Player of the Year.
He's having a stellar season, staying in the Big Ten after playing last season at Minnesota.
Yeah, kind of, had a bit of a rough year at Minnesota there, but really found himself here. And like you said, player of the year candidate for sure.
Packer hits the contested mid-range jumper. The senior trying to, it's a nice lob up to glass off the screen.
Yeah, Ohio State coming out showing that maybe that last game wasn't an accident. Coach Glass, like I said, definitely knows what he's doing. So maybe we're in for a bit of a showdown here tonight.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a close game. These two teams, the Big Ten is always tough. There's Pack in the corner for two, another bucket. Showing off the range. Definitely going to be a first-round talent in the Pro League draft. Very talented senior class headed off to the Pro League next season. So that's definitely gonna be a big piece for a team. Is Blankham able to get the rebound? Miss. Here's Blanco driving in, high off the glass and good. And now Iowa takes the lead.
Yeah, for first lead here for Iowa. See if they're going to hold it, or Ohio State's going to take a timeout, get some subs in.
Ohio State takes the timeout. It'll take a brief second to check out their spotlight player of the game, Kendrick Profit, averaging a double-double, 16 and 11. Is definitely going to be a huge piece in getting that win for Ohio State. It's their last game when they played against Iowa. He had 21 points in that game, so they're definitely going to lean on him for some scoring as well as some defensive presence. If you're Ohio State, we're back in this one as Zay Elliott will inbound. We'll see the bench units for each team here. In the bench unit just as important as the starters, in my opinion.
Yeah, bench units are big in the CSBA. You see it game in and game out. The bench points can win or lose a game for you.
There's Aaron Hughes popping a step back jumper. It's a nice shot from him. We appreciate all 54 of you tuning into this one. All the newcomers, we appreciate you. Hit that like and subscribe or sub button. We appreciate all of you. If you like what you're seeing, and thanks to all the old guys tuning in, all the guys in the community. We see a lot of you in here. I appreciate all of y'all tuning in too as Iowa turns it over for errant pass. You see Coach Packer not happy.
Looks a little bit too much like him, I think.
Yeah, a lot of these coaches definitely are spot on. Is that one?
Yeah, I didn't change my coach to look like myself because my player ended up looking enough like me. It was like, I'm not going to double up on that one.
There's a big three from Elliott off the screen. So now here's Martin trying to work it inside. Almost stripped away. Is stripped by Harlem. Good defense. So now here's Love inside. Shosky blocked. Almost out of bounds, but Blackman able to pull it down. And there's Boubacar.
Ooh.
The speed able to get that one to go in transition.
Bismack Abubakar.
So now here's Zay Elliott on the wing over to Love. Gets the screen, pull up jumper. No good, but there's Shotsky. He's blocked inside. Blackman.
Ooh. Yeah, huge block by Blackman there.
Blackman running the break. Getting rewarded for the good defense.
Yeah, tie ball game again. So this has been a back and forth game so far. Be exciting to see it stay this way all the way to the fourth quarter.
So now here's Elliott. Pulls it out. Contested three, no good. There's Blackman on the rebound. He's pushing it. Out in the corner, White Chocolate. Good from downtown. And Ohio State will take a timeout. Iowa up 3. with this break, we'll take a look at their spotlight player of the game, Alpaca, the big man for Iowa, averaging, what did he average?
14.3 points per game, 5.3 rebounds per game. So,
yeah, he's definitely been a bright spot. The senior, big piece of this Iowa team. But it looks like this Iowa team is so deep. And he has been, has a couple buckets, but been quiet so far. Other than those buckets, so the rest of this team really stepping up. And they have so many pieces. They can go to the well all night.
Yeah, it's like you said, they've got so much depth on that team that it's hard to outcoach that sometimes. You look at a roster, and every single player is like, you just look at a roster, you go, every single player is a threat. Like, who do I defend?
Exactly. It's hard when teams are very versatile like that. As Clowers, 3, bang! Despite the defense right out of him.
Yeah, and there's one of those players that's super dangerous for Iowa, T.T. Clowers. He's been a star all his entire career.
This huge block there, Martin able to get it as here comes the Hawkeyes. Here's Clowers with the slam.
Woo!
This Iowa team is woken up here, the bench unit.
Yeah, Clowers cocking that one back and tomahawking it home.
That's another miss. And the Buckeyes really going cold here. You can't go cold against a talented team like Iowa. So here's a Bubakar getting the screen, lobbing it up. Oh, and Blackman slamming it in despite the defender trying to tip it away.
Yeah, really strong finish from Blackman. Iowa turning it up here as the end of the first quarter comes. See if Ohio State's got an answer.
It's now Hughes. Tough shot up. No good. And at the end of the first quarter, Iowa 23, Ohio State 13. Stick around. We'll be right back for the second quarter action. This is CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. Point lead for Iowa off a big end of the quarter for that bench unit for them as they were clicking on all cylinders. We'll see how Ohio State responds here in the start of the second. So here's Elliott. Start the second quarter for the Buckeyes. Pass down low to Glass. Hop steps in the lane, goes up, no good. Good defense from Demora. So here's Blanco, he's stolen away.
Good defense from the Buckeyes. See if they can get some points out of this.
Is Iverson able to get the offensive board, but blocked by Bubakar.
Ooh.
And Demora slashing to the rim for the layup.
Yeah, he put that little hesitation move on Teddy Glass there and beat him to the rim.
See Iowa field goal percentage up big here in this game. It's now Profit down low with the mismatch. Spins, goes up. That one good. Too easy for Kendrick Profit.
Yeah, need to be a little bigger on defense when you're trying to keep Profit from scoring inside like that.
So now here's a Bubakar. Unloaded Demora. Inside goes up. That one's good.
I mean, Iowa's just doing the right things right now. They're playing nice, consistent, high percentage shot basketball. Ohio State's really going to have to bear down on defense to make a comeback here.
Iverson. Corner glass, Harlem tipped, stolen away. Good defense from Iowa. Here's Blanco. Driving to the lane for the slam. Ty Blanco.
Wow. Yeah, Blanco showing off his jets right there.
So Ohio State will take a timeout now, down 14. This Iowa team is woken up here. See why they're the #1 seed in this Big Ten tourney. Both these teams gonna both make the tournament. This is a nice bucket.
Yeah, really just a matter of seeding for both of these teams right now. Iowa, I mean, they got the potential to be a #1 seed.
You think so? I mean, if Iowa wins the Big Ten tourney, do you think they're a 1 seed if they win the Big Ten tourney?
That's what I'm saying. Depending how other things fall.
Yeah, because the ACC is, because there's a couple teams in the ACC that could be a 1 seed too, with the way that's shaking out over there.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is that there's potential for some interesting upsets to happen. So, like, let's just you got to see how everything plays out. But yeah, maybe it's hard to say that a 6-2 team is going to end up as a 1 seed, but it's not impossible. We did only have one undefeated team at the end of the season this year, so.
Maximin knocks down the 3 in the corner.
Sorry, two. North Carolina, Georgetown.
North Carolina, Georgetown. I think we had more last season. We had 3 maybe?
I think we had 3 and then a whole slew of 1-loss teams, whereas this year we've got like 2 undefeateds, a couple 1-loss, and a lot of 2s.
Yeah. Iverson hits that bucket. Ohio State needs some stops on this end right here. It's Iowa just doing anything they want on offense. So here's Maximin for 3. No good. Good stop from Ohio State as Iverson pull-up jumper. No good.
Yeah, Iverson not finding his shot tonight. Only 2 points on 1 of 7. Maybe shooting himself out of the game a little bit here this early. 7 shots already into the second quarter.
Snyder's glass. Almost stripped there, Banner.
Yeah, Iowa's defense has just been really tough all night after Ohio State got that early lead.
That one up. No good. Another miss after a tough shot for Ohio State. That one out of bounds. It'll remain Iowa ball.
Yeah, and one thing I saw on that defensive possession by Iowa there were 4 yellow jerseys under the basket for the rebound. And I think maybe 2 Ohio State players.
Yeah, this Iowa team is definitely crashing the glass. Here's Blankham going up strong and drawing the foul.
Yeah, Shotsky not happy about that one, but definitely was a foul there. So Blankham going to go to the line and take his chances.
So first one, no good.
Yeah, only 67% on the season for Blankham, so
splits the pair there. Now here's Elliott. Trying to work it off the screen. Driving in. Goes up, blocked by Clowers.
Ooh. Yeah, big block by Clowers inside. Iowa's just really having their way with Ohio State tonight, unfortunately.
Inside, Maximum, nice backdoor cut for the slam.
Yeah, St. Maximin. Still got another year left here at Iowa, so maybe he's going to be one of those players that turns into a cornerstone for them.
Yeah, in this senior season, this is a talented Iowa team. They got a couple guys leaving this year. See Ohio State in a scoring drought. The last almost 2.5 minutes, held scoreless.
Yeah, TT Clowers and Alpaca, hard to imagine Iowa without them.
And White Chocolate in the corner for three. Another piece they'll be missing next year. He intends to transfer to the mid-major conference. Looking for a bit of a role change. That one no good from Hughes.
Yeah, going to be a bit of a role change for a lot of these guys that are going to be going out west to the mid majors, or possibly to Army or Navy as well.
White Chocolate looks to be the star for a team. You know, he's definitely a great player. Made the 3-point contest.
Yeah, he's definitely been probably one of the highest rated progression players we've seen so far, I think.
Yeah. Between him and what's the player name over at UCLA?
Senior,
but he's going on. I think Letterman is another player as well. And to the mid-major conference, is going to be a top guy.
Yeah, Eitan Letterman.
Yeah, Hart's going to the draft. He's a senior.
Yeah, another progression going there is Rick Mort. Him and Lederman, teammates at Pitt this year, going to be coaching against each other next year.
Mm-hmm. There's Hughes. Down low to Love. Step back jumper from the post. Love is good.
Whew. Yeah, so Love, trying to do what he can do. But Ohio State, unfortunately, just really getting run over. Profit has disappeared in this game somehow.
We haven't heard from him a lot in the offensive category. As Griffin will go to the Griffin will go to the line for 2. 1, 2. I said Griffin go to the Martin. Yikes. That one is good from Martin at the line.
Yeah, Iowa just extending the lead now. On a pace to possibly hit 50 here before the half.
So now here's Love. The corner Hughes. That one no good. Chocolate to push it. Bubakar who gets the layup and the foul.
Ooh. Well, they hit 50. They got the chance to go past that now. Pretty much everything going the Hawkeyes' way right now. Ohio State, if you're just tuning in, they are not this bad.
It's been a really good game from Iowa tonight, really making a statement with this one. A lot of people had it out in Iowa after taking a loss in week 8 to Ohio State.
Yeah, it was, turned out to be a really big win for Ohio State. Definitely going to be a signature on their March Madness resume.
Nice
Finally
shot
hit the shot.
Downtown.
Yeah.
At the half. Oh, and that one is good from a Bubakar.
Oh, man.
Wow. And at the half, Iowa 54, Ohio State 26. Stick around. We'll be right back for your CSBA halftime show. We're back at the half. Iowa up big here. And a huge highlight play at the end of the half from Bismack Abubakar with the 3/4 court shot right before the buzzer. Talk to me about that first half. It's been pretty much Iowa in this one.
Yeah, pretty much all Iowa. I think that three-quarter court shot there from Bismack before the half pretty much summed up the whole night here for Ohio State so far. Is just not getting the luck, not getting any of the bounces to go their way. Like I say, complete opposite for Iowa. It seems like they're able to do pretty much whatever they want on offense. Not sure what their shooting percentage is, but I'm sure we're going to see it here. 81%. All I can do is laugh.
Jeez. And we'll see if Ohio State has some fight left in them. As we've seen in the last game, it was an 18-point lead at most, and Arizona State came back to bring it within single digits. So, still a lot of time left in this one.
Look, we have seen comebacks of this magnitude in the CSBA before. It is rare, but it can happen.
So Ohio State starts with possession. If Ohio State do indeed goes on to lose this one, where do you have them ranked as far as seeding? What range?
I mean, I feel like they're somewhere in that 4 or 5 area. There's a real confusing middle of the pack this year, because there were some underachieving teams, there were some overachieving teams, and I think conference tourneys are kind of playing out a little bit differently than maybe some people expected based on the regular season. How the regular season ended. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to judge Ohio State right now. They've got some nice wins, including the one over Iowa here, but
some question marks on the loss side. Have lost to Marquette and Arizona State out of conference, as well as Illinois, a game they should have won in my opinion, and Michigan as well in conference.
I mean, the game against Illinois, that basically cost them the conference championship right there. Having beat Iowa in the last game of the year, that little 3-way tie between them, Michigan and Iowa, would have fallen to the Buckeyes if they hadn't lost to Illinois.
Yeah, as Banner gets blocked inside by Paca. He pushes it ahead. Going up, drawing the foul.
And not sure I saw too much of a foul there, but refs being pretty generous with the whistles. And
you hear Teddy Glass screaming, "Ball don't lie."
Paca bricking that one hard.
He splits a pair.
I will admit it is a little bit. It does make me chuckle every now and then when I see one of the better players in the league just brick a free throw for no good reason.
Right. From the most random times. There's a shout out KT Murphy gifting a sub to K-Town Chaos, who and his Trojans just won in the last game as they would face off Gonzaga in that Pac-12 final. Thoughts on that one?
I mean, great turnaround from USC, eh? Coach K-Town really has them playing like, championship contenders this year. They were in the fight for the Pac-12 regular season, and now they've got a chance. I know Gonzaga kind of put it to them the last time they played, but as you see here, just because you got it put to you once doesn't mean it's going to happen another time. This one ended up going in reverse.
Yes. Maximum drawing the foul. Yes. like I said, it's hard to beat a team twice. In the regular season and then in conference tourney.
Yeah, it's even harder when you see them in close proximity to each other like this. So
As Elliott down low, banner goes up, blocked inside, and the bigs from Iowa standing strong on defenses. Here's Paka. He's blocked from behind by Profit.
Prophet finally making his name heard here a bit. And yeah, the Buckeyes, they're making a bit of a run here in the early part of the second half, but not the kind of score, not at the rate they need to, though. They are improving their field goal percentage, though.
Timeout by Iowa. Talking over here. Up 23.
Yeah, and OSU able to cut into that lead a little bit, down 23 now. They were down 28 at the half, which, it makes it seem a little bit more palatable in terms of trying to make a comeback. But like I said, it's going to have to happen a little bit quicker than the rate they're going.
Nice lob to Bertha DeMora.
Yeah, really nice finish.
Took a quick timeout off the back of Iowa's.
Yeah, see how the back-to-back timeouts work out for him here.
So here's Elliott. Iverson. Iverson getting the screen. Elliott for three. No good. Ohio State continues to struggle from the field as Paka not able to get that jumper to fall.
Yeah, Iowa, they can afford to be a little bit more reckless with their shot choices, though. 25-point lead here.
There's Iverson passing. Oh, errant pass out of bounds.
Ooh. Yeah, so he thought he saw something there. I guess his teammate zigged when he should have zagged or whatever, but.
So now here's Martin. Blackman with a bit of a mismatch. Flowers, step back jumper, no good, but there's Martin. Ooh, offensive glass.
Yeah, Iowa's starting to pull away a little bit here again. I think, just the way the game plan's played out, I think didn't match up well for Ohio State. Nice step back there from the free throw line for Love.
Justice Love, I'm sorry. Definitely been a bright spot for this Ohio State team. Needs a little bit more volume. We're going to get back as Martin drawing the foul. Good aggressive take. As you see, Ohio State is yet to go to the free throw line in this game.
Yeah, that's a surprising stat right there. No free throw attempts by Ohio State yet at all. Ref's certainly not shy about taking out the whistle, though, so I guess we know who they got paid from for the game.
First free throw good from Martin. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, see what Ohio State does here with the rest of the game. You got at this point, you still want to make a comeback, but you know that you're in a pretty bad spot. So now, let's play hard and try to carry something over into the tournament, eh?
This isn't the end of the road for Ohio State, as they still, they're definitely going to make March Madness. So definitely, depending on what kind of loss it is, it's going to definitely sway the voters and sway the selection committee. It's Griffey Martin dicing through.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know that this one's going to influence the voters maybe as much as the rest of these teams' resumes will. Ohio State was 5-4 coming into this game versus 7-1 for Iowa, so or 6-2 for Iowa. Wait.
Yeah, 6-2. They lost to Georgetown.
Yeah, they lost to Georgetown. So yeah, you had to expect that Iowa was going to be the better team. We'll see what the final score ends up being.
Chocolate. Ooh. Hit Martin. Almost another opportunity. Love driving and blocked inside.
Oof. Yeah, Love not getting any love inside there.
Chocolate, good layup in transition.
Chocolate been smooth like butter all night.
Shotsky thought about a three. Over to Elliott, tough contested three. No good.
Yeah, long contested three from Elliott there as the shot clock was winding down. Good defense.
Blackman showing off a little range from midi.
Yeah, and the Iowa, their shooting percentage went down a bit from that 81% at the half, but I still feel like they're up near that 70% mark.
That one no good for Hughes. Oh, and Martin slamming it in transition.
And Iowa up 30 now, heading toward the fourth quarter. I think it's pretty safe to say that Ohio State's probably not going to come back from this one.
So here's Iowa in transition, down low, Blackman. Side Chocolate Martin, good off the glass.
Yeah, I mean, impressive showing here from Iowa tonight on offense for sure. Good momentum builder heading into their championship game appearance.
So at the end of the third quarter, Iowa 74, Ohio State 42. Get those fours up in the chat. Csba on Twitch. We'll be right back. We're back with your State Farm assist of the game. It'll be the Abubakar lob up to Blackman.
Okay, I can agree with that one.
Now Demora. Axman for three.
Yeah, big three from Maximin, and Iowa extending the lead here.
So there's Iverson off the screen. Nice jumper.
Yeah, really nice jumper there from Iverson. Kind of excited to see what he's going to end up doing in the tournament this year. Senior in his last year, kind of bounced around the league a bit, but really found his home here at Ohio State in his senior season, I think.
Yes. Lincoln. Nice bucket. Low post. Now Iverson open for three. Bang! Oh,
And
Iverson.
really nice pick from him, or pick and roll play for him, and finds himself wide open at the top of the key. So Ohio State playing some tough basketball still. I like what they're doing still.
Another three from Maximum.
Maybe not on defense, but um, and it's hard to even really fault a lot of their defense. Iowa's just been finding the open man almost every time, and even when they don't, they've been hitting with guys in their face. So
Yeah, it's just been a tough night. Sled. There's another bucket from Maximum with a defender in his face, up to 16 points.
yeah, making that case to get the Player of the Game award for himself now. Trying to outshine his teammates here as the clock ticks toward the end of the fourth quarter.
That one no good from Profit. Inside. Demora just blows by glass after an unsuccessful steal attempt.
Yeah, nothing doing for Ohio State there. Iowa, good defense, everybody guarded. Going to be forced to chuck one up.
Contested three, no good. Maximum, another bucket. Huge game for St. Maximum.
Yeah, that's Maximin is just such a talented player. He's able to have these explosions in games like this, and we've seen it a few times where he shows up in big situations.
Shot clock winding down. Profit up. Under good.
Yeah, nice move by Profit. Again, haven't heard too much from him on the offensive side tonight, so good to see him scoring some buckets. Good defense on the other end, too.
There's Elliott. Jumper up. No good. There's Profit. Spins, goes up, and draws the foul.
Yeah, if Ohio State had been playing like this all game, they're probably right in it. But as it is, they've been letting the Hawkeyes get out and run too much.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Profit hits the first free throw. Suns check in. Hits both from the free throw line.
Yeah, good set of free throws there from Profit. Fairly consistent free throw shooter for a big man.
There's Maximum drawing the double. Or a good step back. No good.
Yeah, and I like the rebounding adjustments Ohio State has made here in the second half, at least. They've limited a few of those second chance opportunities that Iowa was feasting on in the first.
Iverson almost stripped. Outside Elliott, spinning jumper. Good.
Wow, he got that off just in time, too.
maximum at the top of the key.
Whew.
Nice three.
And the
Wow.
lead just gets bigger.
Keeps growing. Here in the fourth. Banner high off the glass and good.
Yeah, clock winding down here in the fourth quarter. Iowa going to go on to face the winner of the next game, Michigan and Illinois, coming up in about 10 or 15 minutes from now.
It's Profit call for the foul. That's going to be a big one. Michigan getting win in the regular season against Illinois. We'll see if Illinois can continue the story so far tonight in the Big Ten. It's Iowa getting revenge in the regular season loss. We'll see if Illinois can do the same. It's Michigan looking to get a rematch with Iowa in the final.
Yeah, Iowa got the better of the Wolverines the first time around, but we all know that may not be the case the second time.
It's Elliott. Shot no good. It's Bronco. Bring it up. Maxim's drawing the double over to Boubacar. Not a double for Blackman. He's gonna have to hoist it up. Too good. Almost went in. It's Harlem. There's a shot up. No good. Iowa will come away.
Yeah, Iowa going to come away with the win. Pretty much just a matter of what the final score is going to end up being here. Although both teams a little, like I said, sparks of life here and there from Ohio State. So, I mean, this is a team that definitely knows what it's doing. They just ran into an absolute buzzsaw tonight of the Hawkeyes. Combination of being a good team and being out for revenge.
Maxman pull-up jumper in the mouth of the defense.
Yeah, one more possession here. See if Ohio State can do anything with it. Although they're going to be content to just hold and nice.
Good shot from Hughes. At the end of this one, Iowa 95, Ohio State 59. And congratulations to Iowa. They'll move on to the Big Ten final as they'll look to see who wins the next one between Illinois and Michigan. But they have been having a great season, the #1 overall seed in this conference tourney, headed to the championship round as they've won it the last 2 seasons. They've been in the Big Ten. What are your thoughts on this game?
I mean, absolute great showing from the Hawkeyes. They proved why that they're a top 10 team here in the CSBA. Going to be moving on to the title game. Ohio State, decent showing in some respects. Other things they're going to need to work on before March Madness, though.
Seems like having a little trouble here, but don't worry. I'm gonna get it back. Don't. Run it back? I think so too. I think we should run it back too.
Yeah, because it wasn't over really.
No.
Are you having an issue?
Yeah, it's not.
What happened?
Black screen.
Hit the A button. Mash it.
There it is. Yay.
You'll be fine.
All right. So take a look at the team comparisons. Iowa pretty much dominated this one. Take a quick look at it so we can get this next one started. Anything sticking out to you real quick?
Yeah, I mean, points in the paint and bench points for one. 28 points in the paint, 23 for the bench. And then defensive rebounds, 31-14. That's just crooked.
Yeah. Definitely a huge defensive rebound. I mean, it ain't like Ohio State doesn't have the defenders down there, but we take a quick look at the box scores. Maximum with 22. Really huge game for him. Martin with 14, 7, and 3 off the bench with a couple blocks. Blanco with 10 and 5. Demora 10, 3, and 1. Bubakar 8 and 3. Chocolate 8 and 3. Paka 7, 5, 2, and a couple blocks. Claros with 7 off the bench. Blankham with 6 and 7, 2 blocks off the bench. Huge contributions. Blankham with the double-digit rebounds. And for Ohio State, Elliott leads them in scoring. Nobody in double figures. You know, it's pretty much the story of the game. Really struggled with 9 and 3. Prophet 8 and 6. Quiet game for him. Love with 8. Iverson 7, 2 and 4. Hughes with 7. Glass 6, 3 and 3. Banner 6 and 2. And Harlem with 2. And Shotsky rounds them out with 2 rebounds and 2 assists.
Yeah, Iverson and Hughes, by the way, a combined 6 for 21 in this game. Not a good shooting night for them.
Not at all, but we appreciate everyone tuning into this one. Don't go anywhere. We got one coming right back. The other semifinal of this Big Ten tourney between Illinois and Michigan, live in prime time. You don't want to miss it. But for this one, it's your boy Dick Dickey. Joining me tonight was C-Web. We're signing out. Peace.